Hey folks, Paul here. I'm about an hour into my walk almost, and although this is not organic, it goes in what I was talking about these lizards and you stupid people, my subs excluded, about how they reanimate and just fall off the trees and then just take a good nap for 2 or 3 days and wake up and climb back up. That's not true. It's something they try to make you believe. And we've been finding dead lizards all over. I've been walking the last couple of days, because it's been cold here for like 2 weeks solid. I mean, really cold. Near freezing, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius. It was 1 degree or 2 degree above. Here, colder in Miami. So, here's the truth, okay? And this, of course, is not organic. I think it's a stretch to say that they all climbed with each other to make a mass death here or dying experience, but somebody probably just threw these over here because these things, the local authorities are setting up points to put these to get rid of them and to supposedly reanimate them, which is all nonsense for you stupid idiots to follow, because whatever you hear on your television makes sense to you. So many people chat this up and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. This is the truth, and they do not reanimate. Probably 1 in 300, and one did. I went to the library and there was a big one like that center one there, and it was doing very well. Maybe it died too, I don't know, but the weather, that was around 4 days ago, or 5 days ago, and the big one like that over there, he was upset with me because I kicked him, and he just he was alive, very much alive. Now, he may survive, but he may not have survived because the first day we had this weather, it was unbelievable. It went down to 34 degrees that night, and it didn't do it until early in the morning, until 7 a.m., and it got colder and colder. And what made it so horrific was that the winds were beyond 50 miles an hour. They were gusting at probably 60 to 65 miles an hour. I remember it, and it was horrendous. And these poor things, in 2008 it happened, and a lot of them died. It was like this, except I thought it was worse because they were dying all over the place, and it stunk. It stunk. Because for about 4 or 5 days they died. And it's about the same here. But at that time, I remember that it was overcast. That front was so cold that it was freezing cold with clouds. And that's unusual in Florida because clouds typically keep the heat in to some degree or another because Florida is naturally warm on its surface. But in this case, the weather was so cold leading up to it that it was a death sentence for all, or virtually all, of these. Maybe not all of them, but a good percentage died because they need sun. And if you get sun like you have now, you got the sun coming up there, if they sun themselves, they have a chance of at least living a couple of days being sick or possibly rejuvenating themselves with the heat. The problem was, it was cold this morning. It was around 55 degrees, and normally that's no problem for these things. But when you've had, these things were treated to 55, 60 mile an hour winds with 33 degree weather. This went on all day, and it didn't warm up. It was sunny, so some of them were able to get in, and a lot of them died trying to get out to the road or the sidewalks to get warm. But again, I can't expect you mindless fucking stupid fuck shits. You don't want to hear this. You want to hear about the nice story where they all rejuvenated themselves because they were sleeping. It's like so stupid. It's so insultive to come on here and have to associate with you people. It's just so demeaning. So this is the truth right here. Okay? Now, I have a feeling that and I saw one yesterday when I was walking, that son of a bitch had full color. It had full, like a neon green color. It was half the size of this one, and it was like the size of these right here, and that son of a bitch, that thing was running at 20 miles an hour. So I know that survived, but it was a ram among the sheep, believe me. Folks, take care. Come here, carry my beliefs, and you will get a lot smarter. Welcome, subscribe, be nobody, and I will see you at the movies. Bye.